Hey guys, my name's Crew and today I'm going to be showing you all a bunch of unique ways to travel long distances in Minecraft. Now at the moment some of these ways aren't super practical or resource efficient, however they're just unique different ideas that will get you from point A to point B. Now some of them do require a little bit of effort, but most of them here are actually AFK, meaning you only have to push one button and you should be set. You don't have to do anything and it'll allow you to actually travel from point A to point B fairly quickly, and these ways are sort of unique. I haven't been seeing them around too much. They're just sort of new ways that you can actually use to travel from point A to point B if you're tired of using the conventional minecart or just running there. Now, the first way is using the new Electrowings. You can actually use these things in collaboration with slime blocks to actually boost you, allowing you to travel some insanely long distances. If you manage to time it right, and you get a boost with the slime block while you're actually flying through the air, the slime block for some reason gives you pretty much triple the jump speed that it would normally give you. This allows you to jump super far into the air with only using one slime block, and you can just travel super long distances by getting a boost from these slime blocks and then continuing to keep on flying. Now, unfortunately, at the moment, this method isn't very practical, simply because the timing with the slime blocks and your flying abilities seems to be a little bit buggy. A bunch of times the slime blocks just seem to push you and they don't actually give you a boost or do anything. But if you can manage to time it right and you are pretty lucky with your timings, then this is a very cool method because it does allow you to get this insane boost that normally you don't get from a slime block. Alright, so moving on here, this next method requires one of the new boats in the new Minecraft 1.9 snapshots. Now, for some reason there's this crazy bug with these boats, and all you have to do is place it on top of a flower pot, push a button, and then a slime block will push you, and you actually travel insanely long distances. This thing literally requires no resources other than a slime block and a couple flower pots and a bunch of half slabs, but you travel super fast for the cost of pretty much nothing. Now, I do imagine that this is a bug in the game and that it will most likely be fixed once the final Minecraft 1.9 comes out, but for now it is a really cool idea and just a great way to travel from point A to point B with pretty much no resources being taken from you. Now, another cool thing about these new boats is that they can actually fit two entities inside of them. So if you really want to, you can take a chicken all the way to your new base 1,000 blocks away. But yeah, currently this thing is just a bug, so don't imagine it to be in the final version of the game. But for now, feel free to abuse it and use it because it is insanely easy method to travel super long distances. And you can even set this thing up in the nether. This device can also be used in the other direction. If you guys have a slime block on the receiving end of the thing, you can push the button and it'll actually send you backwards as well. Alright guys, and the final mode of transportation involves slime blocks and ice. Now I actually use redstone and a number of different pressure plates and tripwires to trigger the slime blocks to actually push you on top of the ice. Now, unfortunately, this requires a whole bunch of resources and a whole bunch of redstone, but it actually seems to work fairly well. It definitely doesn't transport you the fastest, but it definitely is one of the coolest methods because you are constantly getting pushed by these different slime blocks. Now, I came up with two different designs, one that triggers each time you pass it, so every time you pass a slime block, it triggers a little signal, and then that will just propel the slime block to actually push you in the correct direction. And the other one runs off of sort of a timer. So once you trigger the first one, all the other ones trigger in rapid succession. So I'm just playing around with different ways, trying to find a way to get this to work. But unfortunately, at the moment, it seems that it's just too resource intensive and costs too many materials to actually be some sort of practical source of transportation. However, it is pretty cool, and it definitely is fun to travel getting pushed by slime blocks. So yeah, those were the few different ways to transport yourself from point A to point B in Minecraft, and these ways are fairly unique. Obviously, they're simple methods that may be a little bit better, but especially the boat method and maybe using your wings and slime blocks to actually fly around the place. Those seem to be a bit more fun and some just different unique ways if you guys are tired of the default way of just running from point A to point B. So anyway, my name's Crew. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And yeah, world download in the description if you guys want to check out how these are actually possible and how to build these different ways of transportation. So yeah, my name's Crew, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios. Let's try this again. So, hello, trick or treat? Anybody home? Alright, well, open the chest again. What do we get? Oh my gosh, zombies! Zombies attack from the roof. Oh my, run out of this house. That was That was quite the trick. So yeah, this is a machine that gives you a trick or a treat whenever you enter the door.